Hope you're as excited as I am. Thanks. Yay. Okay, so we have Michaela and Sophie and Chris and Allison and I think Joe, my friend Joe, who used to run the radio show with me. I think he's joining in, so that'll be fun too. Okay, so hopefully we'll be good. I have a lot to say today. Okay, I'm Robin Antone. Hopefully you'll know that by now. Day one, what is your idea of a dream business? That's what we're going to talk about today. So I'm going to go through some really fun things today, and you're going to learn a lot about what I've been doing in the past few years and what I've learned in order to get my business up and running online successfully. It's exciting because I'm going to show you the process that I use to convert content into cash, or in other words, how can you better connect and communicate with your prospects to get them to take action? And how can you position yourself as the go-to expert in your industry? Because basically that's what you want if you think about it. You want people to know what you do and think, oh, wow, hey, I need to call Allison because I need to get my taxes done, right? You want them to know that you're the person who does it for them or that can help somebody. And that also helps for what we're talking about a little bit later with referrals. So if you're out there posting things and having engaging conversations and giving them content that's valuable, they're going to remember who you are when they need you. One of my favorite stories, I'll try not to sidetrack too much, but one of my favorite stories is I was sitting at a soccer game with my daughter once when she was 8 years old, so a long time ago. And I was sitting with my friend and he was sitting beside me and I looked at him and I'm like, Gary, I'm like, oh my gosh, you're a landscaper. And I sit with him like every week. Our family sat together every week. And so I talked to him all the time. I said, I just had a new island put in my front yard. And I said, I was just standing outside and I saw somebody across the street. My neighbor was getting their yard redone. And I went over to the person. I said, hey, can you help me put an island here? And he said, yeah. And it was a couple $1,000s, maybe if even that. And I said, oh my gosh. I said, are you on Facebook? And he's like, no. I go, well, you know what? If you were on Facebook and you were posting pictures of your work that you've been doing every week, I would have remembered and I would have called you to do that project. I know it wasn't a huge project. It wasn't a big deal. But my point is, the more you engage and the more you stay in front of people, the more that they remember that you're the go-to expert and you're the one that they want to call when they need something done. Chris was texting me at 1 o'clock telling me to go to bed last night. I appreciate that.